morning. Welcome back to Crunchy Things on the Side. I'm Tammy. I'm the Crunchy Thing. And today we're going to be talking about Ad Astra, the newest film written and directed by James Gray, starring Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones. Now, I love sci-fi. And going into this, I was really excited. Huge fan of Tommy Lee Jones. Not necessarily the biggest fan of Brad Pitt, but I've enjoyed him here and there in different things. And I was really excited to see this film. The trailer had left me wanting more, which is what a good trailer should do. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, I was bored. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say. The cinematography was stunning. Loved the cinematography. But in terms of a story, instead of actually feeling like a cohesive piece where there was, an actual story, it felt like there was lots of little side pieces that I wanted to see more of. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. And that's it. Oh, this is interesting. It just kind of was like, and that's kind of how it felt through the entire film. It was definitely a character piece, which is fine, but for a sci-fi film that the trailers led you to believe was going to be a little bit more action-packed, a little bit more engaging, it left a lot to be desired. And I hate to say that. It was really an anticlimactic film. And, I don't want to bash it. I really don't. The acting was good, but there just was I wasn't connecting to really anybody in the story. And if you are wanting to, especially on a character piece, where it's really just one person and we're following them along this journey, we need to be able to connect to the person who we're supposed to be watching. A good example of that is Will Smith in I Am Legend. Holy cow, he is incredible to watch, and he's the only one on screen for much of the film. And Brad Pitt, he was alone on camera for a lot of the show. And he just didn't have that same, none of that je ne sais quoi that Will Smith had. Killing a dog after this video. There were other supporting characters in this film, and I felt nothing for any of them, which is not a good thing to be feeling. They just felt like caricatures as opposed to actual real live people. It was bland, really, really bland. And unfortunately, there was also some logic, totally sci-fi, suspension of disbelief. Going in there, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. And there was just some logic flaws. There was actually some good science in there, which I found refreshing. But at the same time, just because there was good science, there were some logic flaws. Like his dad had been disappeared for 30 years, and yet he's gonna go and they're gonna try and find him, and he can find him after 80 days. I'm like, hello, this does not compute. So sorry, mild spoiler right there. And unfortunately, the confrontation at the end was anticlimactic. Seriously, why? This whole journey, and it was, there was none of, if you think classic sci-fi, think Star Wars New Hope, destroying the Death Star. He had a quest. He was following that quest and doing everything he could to get there. We felt, he was just kind of there, just 'Cause I am a loss for words. I just, again, cinematography, stunning. Some good science. Definitely was intriguing. I liked where they were going. But in terms of a story and a plot and characters that we actually care about, it just wasn't there. And that really made me sad because I thought that this had a lot of potential. There were some actors in there that I was like, oh yeah, hey, I remember them from X, Y, and Z. One in particular, Lauren Dean, who was in another space film, Apollo 13. And he was also, what's her name's brother in Bones? Bones' brother. So yeah, there was lots of characters that I recognized. Ruth Negga, who has been getting more and more out there. Can't think of what she's been in, even though I've seen her in a ton of things. But they were wasted. They were really wasted in this film, and yeah, I only gave it about 2.5 stars. Cinematography, again, 10 out of 10. It was beautiful. Special effects, excellent. But that's why it felt like they spent all their money, was on the cinematography and the special effects and everything else. Anyway, yeah. What did you think of it? Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Click the notification button. It may actually send you notifications of my newest films, newest reviews, and I look forward to seeing you in the theater again.